In this video, we're going to be talking about Solana. We're going to be analyzing the price of Solana to see where price is going, basically giving a technical analysis upon price action. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe as I'm trying to get 600 subs. As well as that, before investing into Solana, please do your own research as I'm not a financial advisor. So as you can see on CoinMarketCap, Solana is currently down 2.9% at the time of recording. You can see here that Solana was pretty much bullish. We did reach the highs of around $90.7, and then from then onwards we pretty much had the initial pretty much been bearish from then onwards. We'll get into a bit more in-depth analysis on TradingView in a few moments to why price may have dropped from that area. So you can see here on the weekly that Solana has pretty much been very bullish. We were pretty much bearish. We did reach the weekly low of around $78 essentially. Yes, 77.9. So yeah, we did reach the weekly low of that, and then the weekly high was around $90.8. So it's looking good. We were trading within a range, and we did have the initial breakout, which is really nice to see. So if you go over to TradingView, to see Solana, so yeah, you can pretty much see that price has pretty much been bearish as anticipated when price would have liquidated this area. So pretty much you can see all this trend line liquidity was pretty much liquidated. You can see here, let me just mark this out, so you can see liquidity pretty much taken from all of this, and then from then onwards there was obviously a reaction due to occur, in my opinion. So over here I feel like price could respect this demand zone. You can see we've had a little reaction, but I feel like we could tap into it lower, but it just depends, because I feel like price is definitely going to induce this this low and then this low as well. The main reason for this is this wasn't the move that initially caused the break of structure towards upside, and yeah, we're just waiting for an initial pump. Even if we draw a Fibonacci retracement to see price, so should we do from the low all the way to the high? So yeah, you can pretty much see you could possibly say that, yeah, you could possibly say that the 0.618 region is roughly around this demand zone. So you could probably add that as another confluence when it comes to looking to see if Solana is bullish. But in my opinion, if we do respect this supply zone, we should have and be close above this candle. So if price does close above this candle, we should have another leg towards upside, and we could possibly start reaching the highs of around $106 essentially. But that is the more that's more the bigger target essentially. It's not the bigger target, that's more of the short-term target if Bitcoin does become bullish. Even if we check on the 4 hour, you can see here that price did pretty much have a break of structure, and obviously the market has to come back down to recover, and then before going for another leg up towards upside. Even though we have to take into the market conditions, we'll check over at Bitcoin to see how Bitcoin is doing. So you can pretty much see Bitcoin is pretty much bullish, but there's loads and loads of trend line liquidity. So if we drop into lower time frame, you can see that we did initially have the accumulation schematic play out over the week. It did take a bit of time, but eventually we did pretty much a breakout through the box. But hopefully price can reach above this price, as this was the initial supply zone that initially occurred, that this was a lower low. So once price does come in, I feel like there is loads and loads of trendline liquidity when it comes to Bitcoin as well. But I feel like this is probably the most ideal demand zone. You can see all of the price has been liquidated, pretty much induced. And yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, but I feel like price will definitely induce all of these weak-handed sellers, and possibly even get another leg towards upside of about 45k possibly, but it just depends. So if you go over to Solana again, you can pretty much see that we're just waiting on pretty much price action. You can see on the daily we're just pretty much being bearish, but I feel like from the daily, let's go over to the daily. I say pretty much you can see here we did initially have like a pretty much a pin candle essentially, but I feel like price will definitely come back up towards the $100 mark, if I'm being honest. And if we do reach past the these highs of around 106, then we will possibly be in a bull trend, as currently we've pretty much been bearish ever since the 6th of November, and we've dropped from almost $260 all the way down to around $75, which is crazy stuff. So if you're buying around this region, you could possibly even 2-3x your initial investment. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get 600 subs.